So I was trying to figure out which zodiac sign I wanted to do next for the year 2024 to see what lies ahead. And Elvis popped in my mind. And I was like, oh, cool. I love Elvis. Knowing Elvis is a Capricorn. Doing Capricorn. And then I started thinking, oh, wait a minute. What's going on? I was like, wait a minute. When's Elvis's birthday? Turns out Elvis's birthday is the 8th. So coming up. Happy birthday, Elvis. And happy birthday, Capricorn. Hope everyone had there's got the 10 of Wands in reverse. Whew, thank goodness. If there's, look, there's a 5 of Pentacles. If there is anyone that has been deserving a relief, it's Capricorn. Since 2008, Capricorn has had Pluto. Whew, occupying it. And that has been quite the disadventure. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. However, I believe it's January 20th. It is going to be moving into the sign of Aquarius, which, you know, I feel like Capricorn, you guys deserve it. You guys deserve it. You guys have been through nothing but hell ever since 2008. Where it comes from, you know, a heightened sense of perception, like you can't really understand things. What is this that's going on? This could be coming from somebody that could be very, very rational, very materially based, and sensing, you know, how other people see you, how other people feel you. Just people's actions, people doing you wrong, doing you dirty, probably even for no reason. You don't even understand. You're very, very loyal, but you know, something's just been going on. Been having bad luck. Everything just goes wrong. It seems like no matter what you do, if you save a little bit of money, something happens and you have to spend money on that. It's been non-stop for Capricorn. All right. Everything. Probably even speaking wrong, saying wrong things, pissing people off. You know, maybe not even meaning to, but then you're under this amount of pressure, this stress, feeling this heaviness. All that's going to be dissipating. Regardless of what happens, Capricorn's going to have a good year. It's going to be a lot better than it's been since 2008. So, I feel a sigh of relief. All right. Now, Pluto does dip back into Capricorn, I believe September 1st, September 3rd. And then it goes back into Aquarius on mid-November. Right. I want to say November 11th, but I don't know if that's when it is. All right. And then it's going to be in Aquarius for, I think until 2043. Don't quote me on those timelines. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head. So, you survived. Now, prepare for your new life. Let's wash away a lot of the, you know, the pain, the anguish, the misery, the fear of, because I do sense that there could be a fear of someone being afraid to do certain things because things go wrong. We have to kind of look at everything fresh. Something is very, very different. Okay, the energy is different. You're going to feel different. Okay, don't get too far ahead of yourself. You should, hopefully you've learned a lot of lessons from the past, you know, about this. There should have been a long reconstruction, you know, a period of reconstruction, changing a lot of things about you. Okay, the way you do things, wherever it is that Pluto was occupying your chart. In Capricorn. All right. All right, so we're going to do a year ahead. See what's going on for there's that devil card. There you go. The sun. There you go. Things are going to get better. You know, Capricorns have a very, very good sense of humor. hilarious. I feel like you're going to be able to have your sense of humor again. All right. What do we have for Capricorn for the year ahead? We're going to look at love, finances, any kind of challenges or anything that's unexpected, unseen. You know, if there's any people that show up, see what their role could be. As always, you utilize your own free will. What I'm telling you is just, you know, something to look out for. How you handle it is how you handle it. Did you learn anything? All right, here we go. And we're going to also do month to month. And when I do month to month, we are going to do, I'm going to timestamp the month to month. That way you can refer back to it. Six of Wands. Queen of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. All right, Capricorn, that's what I'm talking about. Hangman. Nine of Wands. Page of Cups. Knight of Wands. Emperor. You're back. King of Pentacles, you are so back. You are so back. Whew. Oh. Five of Swords. Four Cups. King of Wands. Look at that. What is that? Oh, Chariot. Something wanted me to say, you know, something wants me to put that down there with that. Something wants me to put that down there with that. Hierophant. Capricorn, your year ahead looks great. I keep feeling a sigh of relief, like, okay, good job. All right. Now, let's get started. This is going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm going to throw Mercury in there too. I just got, somebody finds you quite handsome. If you're male or female. I'm getting specifically the word handsome. Okay. Something is very distinguished about you. Somebody could be aging well. A lot of character. Somebody aging well. I feel like you're going to be somebody, I feel like, somebody finds you incredibly attractive. Something about you. So whether if there's somebody, you know, whether or not somebody had found you, maybe somebody could have found somebody very boring at some point, you know, like, oh, they're too stable. Ugh. I feel like something is definitely changing. People aren't looking for that. I tell you what I'm getting for 2024. People are not looking for risk. They're looking for stability in 2024. We all know Capricorn is stable. We know. Capricorn knows how to make the money. They know how to run the show. They know how to lead. Male or female. They know how to do it. That's going to be incredibly attractive this year. Capricorn, I feel like you're going to be very attractive to a lot of people this year. The beginning of this year, I feel like something is on the up and up. Just before the seasons change, you know, the continuing throughout this season, things are going, I feel like you're going to be kind of coming into a lot of money or something like that. A lot of recognition. You got this Six of Wands, you got this Ace of Pentacles, and you also have this Queen of Swords. I feel like you're content right now to kind of be on your own or be by yourself. But it's something about, there could be somebody that maybe wants to celebrate with you, or like, I am getting something about your birthday, but I feel like you're not really in the mood for, I never really paid attention to this before. Looks like Angelina Jolie. Is Angelina a Capricorn? I don't know. I don't know why that just kind of popped in my mind like that, but I'm looking at her, I'm like, it looks like Angelina. There is something, I'm thinking about character. Character. Something about her character. A character that she portrays in a lot of her movies. There's something that's very badass. I don't know, I wasn't sure if I could say that. Something very badass about her character, or certain characters that she's played. It's like a risk taker. Somebody who's not, I keep looking at, it reminds me of the movie Gia. Could it be good? Could it be bad? As long as it doesn't turn bad, I mean, I see this looks good. I'm just getting something about, you're going to be very attractive and you're going to get a lot of recognition. But also something about your character. It may seem a little bit, so you could be more or less like a wild card. You know, after everything that we've been through, we might be like, you know, hey, F it, you know, I've been through worse. Let's just go ahead and go for it. It's like, you know, you've already faced death. You faced such adversity. It's almost like, you know, you're basically fearless. You're very fearless. Just make sure that you're careful with that. You don't go out of control with it, okay? But there's something that's very, very fearless about your energy right now and your attitude, and something about your character. All right. I definitely see I see you making some money. I see you're doing something. It's almost like a risk taker, but you're going to do very, very well with it, okay? It's something about royalty. You could be feeling very royal, or somebody could even see you as something that's very, very royal. I'm getting purples and blues, okay? Even reds. Gold is very highlighted. Also, those colors, however it is that they go hand in hand, they might be accenting you. There could be something that, you know, maybe you wear those colors. Those colors might work very, very well for you energetically, okay? Why don't you research what those colors mean and maybe start wearing more of that in your wardrobe to kind of like be more in flow or in rhythm with the vibration of those colors. May actually help. You should probably, I don't want to say that, but you know, I'm literally getting you should, and I don't like using that too much, but you should be more spiritual. That's what I'm getting. You should be more spiritual. If you're not, you should be more spiritual. Okay? And that could either be something is saying, yes, you should be more spiritual. You should be more tapping in. Okay? On the other side of that, I'm seeing it as something is like, you know, after everything you've been through, you should be a lot more spiritual, going through and understanding more about the universe, because now you know what's been going on. And now you're like, this makes sense. So you should actually be more spiritual now. You should be more heightened. You should be more aware and awakened. Okay. Springtime. Somebody's looking at you. Somebody's awakening to you. You got this awakening here. You got this hangman here. So looking at something very, very different. I feel like somebody's going to be tapping more into their emotional side, getting more in touch with, you know, their feelings. Somebody getting more in touch with their feelings. I also get, you know, there could be somebody that has maybe been going through something, suffering through something, and you might be in a position to be able to help another person, mentor another person. Something about a lot of things that you have learned. I feel like you could be kind of turning around and helping others with whatever it is that you've learned, you know, coaching somebody, something like that. And that's especially with this, because I don't know if I mentioned this. So this is the underlying energy at the bottom of the deck for the entire reading or the entire year is the Hierophant here. So I feel like, and again, I'm getting like something very, very distinguished. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of respect for you, and people are actually going to be listening to you, and you're going to be helping people through certain things, or like navigating certain things. I don't know what it was that you may have been learning or educating yourself with in the past, or whatever it is that you did. I feel like you're going to be turning around and helping other people with whatever that is. Okay. Now in the summertime I have level up. What's that song by Usher? It's getting hot in here. No. It's Usher. Yeah. I can hear it, and I can't even think of what the lyrics are. Yeah. Oh, I think it's just called Yeah. Usher. I'm hearing that for the summer. You might be partying. You might be getting out more. Only reason I'm thinking that is because that took me to a time of like nightclubs. That was like a big thing, during when I was younger. And I'm thinking about nightclubs and partying. But what I see here is somebody who is stable. I don't see that. I mean, I do see this Knight of Wands here a little bit. That could be a little bit more feisty, playing around. But you also have the Emperor and the King of Pentacles here. That's what I'm seeing for the summertime. But I'm hearing that song. Okay? Summertime's going to be hot. Something's going to be hopping in the summertime. I'm just going to put it that way. I see you definitely much more spiritual. I see you changing. You could even be changing your wardrobe. I see something very, very distinguished. Somebody could even be smoking a pipe. I keep getting something about smoking a pipe. Okay. I see you're going to be getting back in. So if there's something that you've been wanting to do, wanting to get into, if there's like a new business or trying to restructure something about your business or change things around, summertime, during the summer months, is when a lot of this is going to start taking shape. You're molding it. There's like a period of molding, exactly how it is that you want it. And it's all business, okay? But I do see something that's very, very fun on top of it. I'm getting it. I'm hearing the music, okay? Maybe that's just the music that you like. I don't know, but I'm getting something like that. Maybe, are you opening up a club? A nightclub? All right, I don't know. I'm getting something like that. I'm hearing that, and I'm like seeing like a nightclub. I'm seeing dancing. But I see somebody here. I see somebody here that's business oriented. So that's why I'm kind of like coming with that. So you tell me, all right, in the fall. Now, this is a little bit indifferent. I do see success. You may be taking on a partner, or maybe at some point you were considering taking on a partner. Things didn't work out so well. And if that's the case, by fall, you're going to be like, nope, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. There's something, if you were moving forward with somebody, I don't think you're going to be doing that, in the fall. All right, something's going to be definitely changing. And I see you going about on your own business, minding your own business, taking care of your own business, whatever that is. But you're going to be doing it by yourself, and I feel like it's definitely going to be much more successful. If you had somebody that you were working with, a partner or something like that, I feel like you're finally going to be releasing whoever that was, okay? If there was somebody, something like that, I'm getting something like that. This is actually a year of like learning to listen more to yourself and not, I see you getting in touch with your emotions, but I see you not worrying. So I feel like you caring more about, this is interesting. I don't want to say caring more about your emotions. It's like the greater good of all, okay? Like, I can't worry about this one person that has this problem or this addiction. I've been trying to help this person and nothing's working. I can't let the entire ship sink because I, feel sentimental, or this person is guilting me, or whatever it is. That's what I'm getting. There is something that you're definitely going to be letting go of at some point. And you're going to go off on your own. Okay? Now, something's going to happen. There is someone, now, if you are a business owner or something like that, or whatever prestigious position that you're in, whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you're trying to create, whether it's a home, family, business, corporation, club, whatever it is that you are doing, that you've been maintaining, something like that. There is something that is dead weight. Somebody that has been damaging everything, probably for some time. There's going to be a period during this year where you're going to be like, I have to, no. And I see you're not even really going to care about it. You're going to be losing your emotions for whatever that is. You have to. It's about survival, but it's about the whole. It's about everything on the whole. It's like, let's say you are in control, or you are maintaining lives or livelihood of 2,000 people or more, whatever the number. And there's one or two people that are creating problems, creating a ruckus. They're complaining. Their needs aren't being met. They need this, they need that. So you've probably been doing things in order to try to cater or care for them. And what happens is people tend to get used to that. So then they want more and more and more. It's just how humans behave. They want more. It's never enough. It never stops. If we continue to bend things for certain people, but not others, we give people's preferential treatment and we take care of their needs, but then we're neglecting everyone else. Well, you know what? Everything's going to fail. Everything's going to fail. Everyone's going to get upset. Let's say you have 2,000 employees and there's two people that are just, they need this, they need that, yada, yada, yada. And you're neglecting everyone else. What's going to happen? These people are not going to be loyal to you because they're never going to get enough. Everyone else is going to get upset. They're going to leave. Then your business fails. Does that make sense? That's what I'm getting. And it's nothing about being insensitive. This is about the greater good. I'm responsible for much more than you realize. You're going to have to kind of get yourself together or you got to go. I can't allow you to drag everything down. I've worked hard for this, and this has a greater, deeper, more spiritual meaning than you. You have to get yourself together. I have to maintain this. I'm responsible for this, and that. I am not responsible for you. That's what I'm getting. Of course, this is something that's within your control, and whoever this is, they're not going to be happy. They're never going to be satisfied. They're never going to be satisfied. That's not your problem. That is not your problem. I don't care. I have other things to worry about. Making you happy is not on my priority list. All right? It's nothing about even being insensitive. This is about somebody who is this is like spoiled, stubborn. They're not going to be happy. They're never going to be satisfied. Never. All right? You just have to be a strict disciplinarian. That's it. All right. I don't know how that's going to, manifest for you, but that's what I got. And this is within your control, and this is the way that you're going to be from now on. Okay? Because you're the emperor. All right. If you were, working with whoever this person is that you're going to be letting go of, there's going to be somebody else stepping in that's actually going to match your energy very, very well. They're going to bring something to the table that the other person couldn't. Okay? There's definitely going to be a lot more success. All right. Now, love. There's at least one person in particular. Some of you, this could be somebody that you're separated from or divorced from. You could be getting back with that person. Okay? Finding, something new about this person. It just fits. It just feels good. Okay? I realize that's not going to be for every Capricorn, but this is for some. In particular, there could be an ex, And if it's not, it's just somebody who is divorced. Okay? Whoever this person is, they are no nonsense. They are going to be helping you in many ways. Yeah, I feel like whoever this person is, there's a lot of discipline this year. I'm getting something about discipline. This person is going to help you be much more disciplined, and you're going to like that. You're going to definitely like that. Okay? Whoever this person is. Now, I would be very, very careful. Now, I don't like how she's holding this knife, so I'm going to put this Hierophant over here because I like that. Think about this. Whoever this person is, it's like, hold on. 3 of Wands. 4 Swords. There could be somebody that can be coming back around. For some of you, this is somebody that is somebody that you used to be close to, and they could be coming back around, and they may want to kind of. I feel like you're very. For some of you, this is somebody that you're like not really sure that you would, but. Somebody may want to maintain a healthy life. They may want to bring you back on board. Okay? I don't know what this means. For some of you, this is definitely somebody that you're separated from or you're divorced from. Now, could they be seeing that you are being successful? That's very possible. That's very possible. I see this Four of Swords and this Three of Wands. I see it's coming in, but I don't necessarily know. So you're both of you have your hands on the trigger. So there could be somebody that, you know, you're dealing with. I feel like somebody wants to definitely restore a happy home with you. Whatever that is. Whether it's friendship or just if it's romantic, whatever it is. I definitely see that. You both want the same thing, but I feel like you're both very like, your hands are on the trigger. So it could be very, very iffy. It can be very, very iffy. That's up to you. That's up to you. I see the Four of Wands. I see the intentions. I see the intentions. But I don't know if it's really going to go much further because you're both very hesitant. Okay? For the most part, you may not want to tell each other or share so much with each other. Now, others, I don't necessarily see anything outside of that. For a lot of you, it has something to do with you being successful. Okay. Others, there could be somebody that could be coming in that definitely is divorced or something like that. And they may be a good, I don't know. I'm a little mixed on whoever that is. I'm a little mixed on whoever that is. I'd be very, they might be a little too abrupt. They might be a little too, you know, it feels a little, I don't know. I'm going to say personally, for me it would be no. But you know, whoever this person is to you, I don't know who this person is to you. I feel like it's definitely somebody that you know. Okay. There is someone this year who, as far as finances, money, there's going to be some, you're going to have a chance to work on bringing more money back in, revenue. There's going to be a change or a shift in that. And I feel like something happened where somebody did something, they broke something or they wounded you. Something about, you know, however it is that you make money. I feel like there's definitely something that definitely needs to be repaired. And there could be somebody that's kind of coming in and you're going to be starting over as far as whatever that is. Somebody may actually really, really care and maybe sincerely wants to help you. But I definitely see something changing. You're actually going to be, something's going to happen where it's just going to kind of click. You know, you're going to be like, whatever it was that wasn't working, it's almost like something's going to start to work. And you're like, oh, this is a lot easier than I thought it was. It's not even that complicated. But it's going to take something about repairing whatever that is. Whatever it is that's been broken. Okay? Now, as far as a lot of this may have something to do with, somebody could even be doing something part-time or something on the side as far as, it's like, what am I trying to say? Helping others, almost kind of like giving back. Almost kind of like giving back. So you could be undertaking or doing something new or something on the side that may have something to do with helping to heal people, you know, especially in regards to, it could even be like the mind, okay? It's something like that. I see you guarding yourself a lot more in regards to people that are actually coming in. You could have even been, you know, at some point, you may have even been scammed. And I see you not falling for any more scams. You're like, oh, I've seen this before. No. No, I know what this is. No. Is what I'm getting. You might even find out that something could even be uncovered about another person where you're just like, oh, that's why you came into my life. That's what you're here for. Oh. I see something like that. You're going to be like, oh, I see this. I've seen this before. I know exactly what this is. Oh, hell no. Okay. Now, as far as, I feel your career is definitely going to be taking off. You're going to be much more stable in whatever this is, whatever, it's like your business. The King of Pentacles is a businessman. The Emperor is a businessman. The Knight of Wands is somebody who is very attractive, fun, flirty, fresh, young energy. This is the energy that you're going to be taking on. Okay? You're going to be seen as somebody who's fun, sexy, attractive, but also very, very strong. Okay? Your money-making abilities are going to be definitely changing and shifting. I see you, it's like building an empire. I see you building an empire. And I know Capricorns love to hear that. You're definitely doing that. I feel like you need less. It's not even like I feel like you need less. You feel like you need less. You can be downsizing a lot. You're like, I don't want to maintain all this. You know what? I want something smaller. Okay. Something more practical. I see you being not so flashy. I see you being practical, wise. Okay. As far as however it is that you carry or maintain yourself, I see that being a little bit different. But as far as your surroundings, or things that you own, your possessions, I see you downsizing. You want to have more fun. There's something else that means a lot more to you this year than in the past. You don't care about certain things that are grand or that are just kind of nonsense or that are just like, it's almost like a waste of money. I see you changing the way that you look at things as far as money and business, your needs and desires. So for instance, maybe you used to like the big mansion. Maybe you used to like the flashy car. Now you're like, I'm okay with a Toyota. Man, nothing wrong with Toyota. Oh, I love Toyotas. But that might not be the main thing that people generally, if they have a lot of money, they might be thinking, something, really, really flashy. And you're like, no, I'm good with this. I want something that's reliable. Something that's going to last me a long time. Okay. But as far as maybe the way that you look, your wardrobe, I see you taking more care of you, more nurturing to you in that aspect. All right. However that means. Like you could be doing something, working out, taking better care of your health. Maybe your appearance. Maybe your dress, your wardrobe. Doing something very, very different. I see you focusing less on the outside or the exterior and worried more about the interior and how it makes you feel. I see a lot of that. Where it's like, once upon a time you might have wanted people to think you had money or know that you had money because of what you drove or what you had, your certain possessions. I see it something more different. It's like life is going to mean something different to you. And you're worried more about memories and cherishing certain things. The way that you feel, the way that I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to play this. I've always wanted to wear this. I've always wanted to buy this. And I'm always worried about other people. Nope, not anymore. Now you're like, F it. If I want to wear this, if I want to do that, if I want to get a tattoo, I'm going to get it. That's what I see. I see something changing. And that's not only mixing with your career and work, but it's also bleeding into your personal life. I feel like it's going to be on both sides of that. Now, something that you're going to be dealing with is at least one other person, but I see a couple different people that you could be having problems with, conflict with. And it could be this new way that you're maintaining yourself or this new way that you're maintaining your business, this new endeavor that you're going to be going into. Or you could be feeling a certain way. So let's say, sometimes you're like, that's you? You're doing that? Come on, Capricorn. No, that's not you. You're like, F it isn't. You know me more than I knew me? No, I've always wanted to do this. If you don't like it, you can go. I ain't listening to you. What, am I supposed to do what you want to do? Are you out of your mind? I see that. I see you taking a stand. Things that you want, things that you desire, that somebody else could be like trying to even like poke at you or make fun of you. Like it's almost like an old school mentality. You're like, who the F you think you are? What makes you think I don't like this? If I like it, I'm going to wear it. If I like this, I'm going to do it. If I like this person, I'm not going to discriminate against that person. What's the matter with you? You think that way? You got another thing coming. You can get out of here. There's something about your leveling up. Now, in doing that, you could actually you could be upsetting some other people. And here's why. Because you have boundaries. You're not going to be allowing people to cross your boundaries. It's the saying is kind of what I'm getting is people that get angry with you are the people that don't like your boundaries. It's something like that. I know I messed it up. That's what I got. You are establishing boundaries and you are no nonsense, and there's going to be people that are going to be pissed off about that. Oh, effing wow. I see you changing completely, and I see you doing very, very well with that. So there could be, it's almost like outsmarting somebody. Somebody could be trying to be very crafty, wily coyote. You know, somebody could be trying to do something to kind of trap you, and you're going to be like, you're going to outsmart them. You're going to gain the advantage. You're going to gain the upper hand, and you're going to be going into 2025 with your head held high, and you're going to be deflecting everything. Okay. If there is somebody that's going to be trying to throw something at you or trying to do something to you, it's not going to work. They're going to be left unhappy, miserable, and grumpy. All right? You're going to be just fine. You are going to be just fine. January. You really might want to save this video in your watch later. That way, just in case, if you want to revert back to it, just kind of see where you're at. You have it there. Here's how you do it. Just right down here at the bottom where it says save. Just make sure you store it under my name. Become the star. Favorites, best shots, important, whatever floats your boat. That's pretty much it. Also, I did put timestamps below so that you can go month to month without having to go through the entire reading. That's it. Enjoy the reading. You're slaying it. You're slaying it. There's something that you're doing. You're gaining attention. You're gaining traction. You're gaining admirers. People are looking at you. They're like, who is this? Who's Capricorn? This is a Capricorn. That's Capricorn. Oh my gosh. Look at Capricorn. It's almost like people may not be able to get enough of you. Okay? Something that you're doing. Something that's kind of new. Now, whatever it is that you've been through. Let's say you went through a period of bad luck, misfortune, stagnation, whatever it is. Maybe you went into hiding. Maybe you went hermit mode. You're definitely going to be coming out. And people are just like, who's that? Where'd this person come from? It's like that. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in so long. Man, you look great. How have you been? My gosh. It's like that. Okay? It's like, I can't believe what you've been through and what you're doing now. Your transformation is incredible. Just don't let it get to your head. Just don't let it get to your head. February. There's a lot of emphasis on whoever that person is. There could be somebody that may be dealing with you, or you could be dealing with this person. There's a specific person in particular. The energy is like, this person could be jealous. There could be somebody that could be very jealous of you. They may have sat on their own sword. And they're a little butthurt. I'm specifically getting that. It's only a matter of time. Now, I'm definitely getting that this was an ending, or, there really could be like a final duel or a final ending, or something is going to happen where it just like either you or them or both of you at the same time is going to be like, oh yeah, this is done. This is over. Yeah. I'm okay with it. I don't need to speak to you anymore. I am definitely getting that now. All right. There's something very different about you. At one time, you may have been passive. Or maybe they were. Somebody had been being passive. Somebody was, now there was somebody who was a little, maybe they weren't so sure of themselves. Maybe they didn't want to hurt somebody else. Maybe they were trying to kind of like, people please, where they're just like, I just want everyone to be happy. I'll kind of keep quiet. It's like that. It's like, I'm not going to risk it. It's almost like that. It's like, it's not like it's something that's like really, really bad. It was like somebody was well-meaning. And then the other person might have been like, somebody could have been being very, very fake. What I'm kind of getting is, whoever this person is, they could be coming back or something like that. Somebody could be being very, very passive-aggressive. This person is very passive-aggressive. They're passive-aggressive. I think you are like literally standing in your power. You don't care anymore. This person you may have respected this person at one time. You're like, you're no better than me. Do you think you're better than me? You think you're better than other people? I'm definitely getting that about this year. I feel you remaining humble. Just be careful. But whoever this person is, it's almost like this person felt that they were better than you. Okay? I see you're going to be showing them. If you never really... Now, this could be somebody that you've never really stood up to before. They're going to see a different side of you. They're definitely going to see a different side of you. Yeah. Yeah. They have no idea. You are not playing. You are not playing. At one time I keep wanting to say, you may have cowered to them before. Not coward, cower. Kind of like, oh. You might have felt intimidated by them before. You're not anymore. You don't care anymore. You are just badass. That's what I'm getting. All right, March. So it's almost like slaying the beast, slaying the devil, telling somebody, where to stick it. Kind of like that. I feel like that's going to release some sort of a blockage that you may have been having. Okay. And I feel like March, you're going to be doing very, very well. Something new is taking off. If you had started something new, it's basically in January, or something that you've been working on, things are going to start to come together definitely in March. In April, I am getting a lot about, like, it's almost like a new business or something like that. Something new. Maybe even like a new hobby. I'm not digging too much into that, but because there's a lot that's kind of coming in about that. For everyone, it's going to be different. There is a lot of flowers here. There's a lot of green. There's a lot of gold. There's a lot of sparkly. Okay? There's a lot of spirituality involved in that. All right. April. Hanged Man. Ace of Swords, kind of. I don't know how to. Yeah. So there's someone that you are not going to be speaking to. Could this person be involved with that, whoever that is? Yes, it's very possible. So somebody could be coming to you and saying, hey, and that may have something to do with the retrograde that's going to be going on in the beginning of the year, the Mercury retrograde. I'm getting something like that. Somebody may be coming to you, and I feel like you don't want to speak to somebody. You're not going to be speaking to them. It's almost like you are awakened to something. Somebody could even give you a secret. You could find out somebody's secret, and you're like, you know what, I'm not saying anything to you. Somebody could even come around and want to know what you're getting into or whatever it is that you're doing. Don't say anything. Something about this person is a little bit, Eight of Cups, yep. Whoever this is, I feel like they are tied to somebody that you really don't want to deal with. And your best bet is to just it's not even anything personal. It is what it is. It is what it is. I just don't want to deal with you or anyone that's involved or, maybe even has any kind of, and that's okay. The cut, somebody didn't make the cut. And, everything is okay. You're okay with letting somebody go. They need to be okay with it. We need to stop. We need to let go of the feelings about certain things. Things are not working out. We are not going to force it. We're not going to force a circle into a square, or a circle peg into a square hole, or vice versa. We're not going to try to make it work. We are not wasting time anymore. That's what I'm getting. All right. May. I see whatever it is, I feel like you're learning something. You're learning something here. And you're going to be kind of getting over the betrayal. There is something that you could be learning about another person and you don't want to talk to anybody anymore. This could be something from, a close circle or somebody that you've been dealing with at some point in the past. It doesn't feel like family. It could be, yeah, well, I don't feel it. I don't feel it at all. It's almost like you're realizing certain things about certain people. You're going to have this massive awakening, and you're going to be kind of like healing yourself and looking out for anything else or anyone else that may be similar. It's almost like F you and everyone else that's named has the same name. It's like, like F Greg and everyone that looks like Greg. Something like that. Everyone else named Greg. It's almost like that. I'm not saying nothing against anyone named Greg, but that's kind of the name that came to mind. All right. But it's almost like that. It's like anyone that even has the same name as you, I don't want anything to do with them. It's like that. It's like that. And I feel like somebody could be kind of, they're learning to protect themselves a lot more. I'm not saying that that's literal, but it's almost like that. Okay. You do whatever it is that you got to do to kind of heal from something. And I feel like that's going to be a big emphasis around May. In June, I feel like you're going to be actually, you got this Page of Cups here, and he's standing on a beach. You might be actually going to, I'm seeing somebody's taking a fishing trip. Somebody's taking a fishing trip. And if it ain't that, somebody's going to be on a boat, chartering a boat. Somebody could be, there's a boat, a ship, a boat. It feels, it doesn't feel like, could it be? I'm just seeing an ocean. I'm seeing water. I'm definitely seeing fishing. Almost like marlin. Marlin? Deep sea? I'm seeing that. Somebody could be doing something that they've always wanted to do, or something that they enjoy doing. Maybe it's just even just kind of like getting in touch with somebody. Could somebody be? But I'm not going to continue to go down the laundry list. I'm definitely getting something like that in June. All right. Beaches are open. Something like that. I see you taking a trip, doing something very, very fun, taking care of yourself. All right. July. I see something kind of getting back to business, but I see like you could have actually met somebody. Or you're meeting somebody. I see you kind of like, it's almost like getting ready for a date. I see you getting ready for a date. Whether that is an actual like romantic date or, hey, I need to do this by October 10th. It's like getting ready for a date. Whatever that means to you. I see somebody getting ready for a date. Like, hey, the wedding is on, whatever. The wedding's going to be a week from Monday. I see you getting ready for that date. Date as in, a calendar date, For some of you, it is going to be an actual romantic date, going out on a date with somebody. And I see somebody looking very, very distinguished, very, very handsome, and very attractive and alluring. Okay? So you may even start to date. Or maybe there could be somebody that's, on your mind. But that's what I'm seeing. Something about you is definitely changing this year. Something about you is definitely changing, and it's very interesting. It's very unique. It's very attractive. Okay? August. You could be getting more. You have this Emperor here, but it's almost like it's reminding me of something very, very stoic. There's something very stoic. Maybe there could be somebody that could be coming to you, trying to get something out of you. But I see like you not really showing much emotions about it. Do you care? Yes. But I see you being very, very stern and fixed, and you have to be. I see you're going to be starting to take more, relaxing a bit more and allowing other people to do things for you. Maybe you might even have a new employee or somebody underneath of you. And I don't mean it as somebody beneath you, because I want to be careful how I say it. I don't see it as somebody that's beneath you. There could be. You may see somebody that's beneath you. That's very possible. However, I see it as almost like you could be taking on an employee or something like that, or looking for somebody to kind of help you, to kind of like take the burden off of whatever it is that you're doing, so that you can kind of relax, because you know what, hey, you're up here now. I'm definitely seeing much more of a role of being able to dictate and take control, take command. All right. I'm also seeing something more about meditating. I'm seeing something about meditating. I see a very, very cool demeanor. It's like somebody's not really so worried anymore. I feel like a lot of worry is kind of, Now, in September, Funny thing is Pluto goes back into Capricorn in September. But this looks good. This looks okay. This looks okay. September looks good. I see you maintaining. Everything is just fine. You're much more relaxed. Now there's somebody here that could be helping you or assisting you with something. You could even be taking on, maybe there's like a coach or a mentor that you are dealing with, somebody that's going to be able to help you. Almost like somebody, you could even be seeing somebody who is like a financial advisor, or even like, I don't want to say, it's almost like I want to say psychiatrist. But it doesn't feel like it's almost like, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like you could be looking into psychiatry, meaning you're wanting to go down that profession. Or you could be just learning more about that. I'm getting a heavy emphasis on that. In fact, I mentioned that in, I think, a couple other ones. This feels like it's going to be a very mercurial year. It's like a lot of brain power. That's what I'm getting. It's less on emotions and it's more on rational thinking, figuring things out, delving into psychology. And I'm seeing a lot of that. Okay. As far as October, tell you about this Five of Swords. I think you're the only one I'm really clarifying these. So I feel like you maybe want to know certain things specifically. Ooh, look, there's that kind of stuck out. That's Temperance, and there's a High Priestess, and the Four of Wands is still there. All right. You might be dealing with somebody who, maybe that's another retrograde, because I'm kind of thinking about that. There could be somebody that comes back into your atmosphere. A couple of different people. Maybe that you've had, a hard time with in the past. Maybe a bad breakup. I feel like you're going to be making peace with whoever these people are, or someone in particular. I don't necessarily know that it's so much as competition, but I feel like it could be a couple of people that could be getting together. You could be actually brainstorming or working close with a couple of different people that may have different strengths or something like that. And you maybe offer something and they offer something. So let's say somebody's really, really good with business and finance. Another person's really, really good with being very, very intuitive and knowing when to strike or knowing when to, buy this stock or this investment. I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying that. But anyway, there could be somebody that's very, very spiritual. Somebody could be looking into somebody's spiritual needs. But you also have the psychological aspect of it too. I'm seeing a lot of this. It's like a big mix of this that's going on in October. All right. The Five of Swords doesn't feel bad. It feels like it's, there could be a lot of sarcasm. Sarcasm. Again, didn't I mention that earlier? Something about you're going to be getting your sense of humor back. You're going to be meeting other people that are very sarcastic like you. You're getting your sense of humor back. You're going to be able to feel much more comfortable with being able to be yourself. Okay? That's what that is. That's what that is. Okay? It's kind of funny. It's cute. I don't really feel a lot of fear with it. I would be careful. I would always be careful, because you just never know. But I feel like this actually feels pretty safe. Something feels very healthy. All right. November. I feel like you're going to be doing something in November where you are, it's almost like you could be taking a break or taking a rest. And you could even be studying more, but there's something about, you could be waiting on a certain particular person or something like that, or even a blessing. I feel like you're going to be studying, and something's definitely going to be coming in, but I feel like you're going to be kind of, it's almost like, it's reminding me of like a Four of Swords. So it's almost like you're going to be taking a rest and nurturing yourself because something's going to be going on. It's like almost like you could be a little bit tired from a lot of things that you had been doing. You're just like, I need to take a break. I need to kind of like, I've been hanging around this many and I'm kind of starting to get off track. So it's like, sometimes if we hang out too much, if we party too much, if we do certain things, we lose focus on the main goal. And I feel like somebody could be stepping in and, probably getting themselves ready for the holidays, that are coming up. I feel like you defeated somebody and they didn't think that would happen. There's definitely going to be somebody that's disappointed. Somebody may have been trying to do something to smear you. I'm getting smear campaign. Trying to ruin you. Trying to do something. But it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. So somebody's definitely going to be trying to do something to remove you from a certain position. I am getting something like that. But I don't think it's going to work. I don't see it working. All right. I see you being incredibly successful. I see you. I'm just going to say, I see you winning. You're going to win. You're going to win. Whatever that means. All right. All right, Capricorn. I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. That's it. All right. That's it. All right. So that's been awesome. Great reading. Very interesting. There's a lot going on this year. And I see you, you're not taking any, you're not dealing with anyone's nonsense. You are not dealing with nonsense. This ain't your first rodeo. And it's almost like you've been training since 2008. I don't know what that means. So, but you've been through a lot, and congratulations. Congratulations. This is going to be a very well-deserved victory. This year is going to be amazing. So, good for you, Capricorn. All right. Why don't you do me a favor and hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And that's it. I'm leaving it there. All right. Timestamps are going to be down below in the description. And then we're going to move on to somebody else. And happy birthday, Capricorn. Good luck. Enjoy your 2024. Make that money. All right. See you next time.